Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Fat Man Scoop, and you're watching Pure Motion TV, and you're listening to the podcast about merch. Let's go!
Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. Today, we're gonna see if we can make a jersey from the house. Whether you're a baseball mom, baseball dad, or you just want to be clean, rocking a jersey out to the club, it don't matter. We finna make it from the house. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go. Now, what you want to do is, if you ain't use your printer in a couple days, if you ain't use your printer in a week, or whatever the case may be, you just ain't used it in a while, you want to make sure that you shake the printer. And to shake the inks in the printer, it's not the same as the XP15000. XP15000, you just take the ink cartridges out, shake each individual one, pop them back in. With the Eco Tank, the 8550, the inks are, you can't pull out no ink cartridges, right? So what you want to do is, you want to lift the printer on this side where the ink is, and you want to just give it a shake, just like so. You don't have to go crazy, or you don't have to damage anything. Just give it a little shake. You want to shake the inks up a little, and that's that. Now you want to take you a cutting board. It don't have to be a cutting board, but just something with sturdy and slim. And you want to stick that in here, and this is just going to give you extra protection because the tray is so slim. So, and you might be printing out 13 by 19s, and you don't want it to flimsy over or anything like that. So this tray is basically gonna keep everything in place when it's coming out. Now, you wanna run you a print head clean, not a power clean. A power clean is gonna drain most of your inks out and clean your printer. The only time you wanna run a power clean is if you're really having trouble with your printer printing out certain colors, whatever. That's the only time you run a power clean. But before you get started printing, all you gotta do is run you a print head clean. And that's it. And that's gonna take about 3 minutes. Let that do that. So now once you run your print head clean and you're complete with that, it's gonna print out your sheet. And this is gonna give you your colors. So once you know your colors is printing out good, and right here is where the white ink at, you will see it in person. You just can't see it on the video. And right here is where your other white ink at. You can see it in person, you just can't see it on the video. And once you get your straight lines and everything printing out right, now you can begin printing. You wanna do this first, so when you go to start printing your transfer sheet and it don't print out the colors, you're probably like, man, what's going on? I just wasted the transfer sheet. You run a print head clean so you don't waste no transfer sheet. Waste a piece of paper. Let's get it. Now you want to take and you want to insert your DTF transfer sheet. You don't want to have the shiny side facing you. You want to have the matted side facing you. Pop that on in there. All right, once that's complete, now we finna print our other sheet. All right, so now that you got your second sheet printed out, now you wanna get you a tray, so that way it can get your DTF powder so you can be able to reuse it. Hit it with your DTF powder, and make sure you cover every inch of the ink. So just go left and right with it until every inch of the ink is covered. You wanna make sure you do the same thing to the other sheet. Cover every inch of the ink. Now you want to hit it with your transfer sheet, and you want to set your heat press to 395 degrees for 200 seconds. And you don't want to press down all the way on this transfer sheet because you just want to bake it. So you want to make sure it's hovering a couple centimeters over it. You see how it's a gap and it's a space? That's what you want to have. You don't want to make sure it's touching. Now once that's done, we're gonna bake our other transfer sheet. Set that in there, make sure it don't touch. And close it down slow. Do not close it down real fast because then the wind gonna kick in and then it's gonna puff up the transfer sheet and touch, and you don't want none of that. So just close it down slow. Now that we're done with that, now for the best part. Now you want to make sure that your heat press is set to 295 degrees for 20 seconds. And that's what we're going to use to press our jersey. Let's see if it works. We're going to do the back side first. So make sure you open your jersey all the way up so the buttons don't be in the way. And you want to pre-press it for 5 seconds. Knock out any moisture that it has. Now we're finna do the top of the jersey. Let's do the name. Make sure it's evenly lined up. And you want to hit it with your Teflon sheet for protection. Always use your Teflon sheet. This is going to protect this jersey from any damages. And we're going to press that for 20 seconds. Now after that's complete, remove the Teflon sheet. And remember, when you peel your transfer sheet, make sure you peel from a corner. So grab you a corner and just peel smooth with ease. Teflon sheet to protect your garment from any damages. And let that ride for 5 seconds. Now, let's do the number. So we're gonna pull our jersey up, out the way of our word, and we're gonna hit it with our press to knock out the moisture for 5 seconds. Now we're gonna come with our number. We can go through it higher. Now you wanna make sure you hit it with your Teflon sheet for protection. And press that. Once that's complete, remember what I say. Always peel from a corner and just peel that smooth. And you want to press again for 5 more seconds, and this is going to seal the deal of your DTF. And now we're going to do the front of the jersey. Now we're going to turn off our heat press to do the front of the jersey because we're not going to use our heat press. Turn that off. Instead, we're going to use our Cricut mini press because this is going to make things a lot easier. Turn that on to the second level and let that warm up. Now, I'm going to lay out our jersey. We're going to do the left and the right. We'll put the design on both sides. And now that that's even, you can kind of tell from the buttons. Make sure everything is even. Now we're going to go with our first design. Put it on this side. And you want to get your Teflon sheet. Take your mini press and just press it all around. And you want to apply a good amount of pressure to it. And we're using the Cricut mini press because, of course, we have buttons and everything like that inside the shirt. So, and you want to press this for about 10-15 seconds. Once that's done, you want to always peel from the corner, like I said. Remember that. And boom. Hit it with your Teflon sheet again. Press again for 5 seconds. And voila. Now we're going to do the right side. We're going to take and we're going to use our design. Place it, and you want to make sure you hit it with your Teflon sheet to protect it. Like I said, you want to do this for about 10 seconds to 15 seconds. And now, when you peel, you want to make sure that you peel from a corner, as always. And you get a smooth peel every time. Now, hit it with your Teflon sheet. Press again for 5 more seconds. And this right here is going to seal the deal of your transfer sheet when you press again for 5 seconds. And now we are complete, and this is the jersey. As you can see, good quality, great DTF products. As you can see how good it looks, blended in very well. The colors pop very well. This is the back. The colors pop very well. Ain't no fade in the white. Everything look good. Then we got our number. So you can make jerseys from the house. So if you're a soccer mom, soccer dad, whatever, you can make jerseys from the house. You want to put your own name on it, your kid's name on it, whatever name that you want to put on it, whatever jersey number that you want to put on it, you can make it from the house. We are doing any and everything DTF. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And no telling what we're going to put DTF on next, because we can put DTF on about anything. I'm gone.